Hi, I'm Victoria, and El Paso is a city that elevates because in our city, every story matters.
Good afternoon and welcome and bienvenidos al Paso. My name is Oscar Leeser and I have the great privilege of being the mayor of the city of El Paso. Thank you, Victoria. You couldn't be more right. El Paso elevates its people, El Paso elevates its communities, and we rise to adversity. We do this through the community partnerships to ensure our most vulnerable have every opportunity to rise themselves. And now to tell you more how we do that, here's our wonderful staff of our El Paso Public Library.
Libraries are not only knowledge.
Libraries empower.
Hi, I'm Jackie.
I'm Armando,
And this is Leia.
And Lea means read in Spanish.
Our libraries have always been highly valued in providing vital resources to our community, such as educational programs for all age groups, public computer access, mobile hotspots, job assistance, and culturally relevant programming, among other lifelong learning and literacy skills. We were forced to reduce services during the height of the COVID pandemic. For library staff, it was challenging, devastating, and heartbreaking to see the community struggling with this access to information. Closing the libraries hurt the community that relies on us the most. Our library patrons, particularly our most vulnerable populations, use the library as a lifeline to their informational needs. The El Paso Public Library was awarded a grant from Microsoft and the Public Library Association. Through this grant, we offer digital skills classes for individuals impacted by the COVID pandemic.
Through partnerships with Home, Housing Opportunity Management Enterprises, our public housing authority, and other nonprofit local agencies, the library staff were able to identify 100 low-income families which were impacted by the pandemic. They received refurbished laptops provided by the Public Library Association grant to help them seek employment, complete school assignments, pay their bills online, make doctor's appointments, and to access the internet via Wi-Fi. The library offered basic digital skill computer classes and was able to give 69 tablets to home residents. We connected low-income families across communities to affordable internet, computer, and digital skills training. Affordable internet access at home is imperative and no longer a luxury, but a necessity like any other household utility. As we help technology break down more and more barriers between us, we also work side by side with Mr. Jerry Cichon, CEO of Home here in El Paso, who has taken seriously the focus on literacy as a tool for meaningful engagement, and who has been opening up opportunities for people in our communities to communicate their own stories. Here's Jerry now.
Called the Housing Authority of the City of El Paso. We've been partnering with the city and other nonprofits to transform housing spaces. These nonprofits are the Philosophic Institute and the Community Foundation. And we've been taking the educational programming and fixing old beat up buildings like the one behind me. This used to be the 1938 headquarters for the Housing Authority, and transforming it into a stream center. And that's science, technology, engineering, math, reasoning, and the arts. And what we're hoping to do is that we can stimulate the kids' curiosity and interest by further developing their education and knowledge. Now, our broad focus on this kind of transdisciplinary literacy is evident in what we've been teaching the children. But what we're trying to do is take these strengths and real experiences of the people within our communities, and these stories that are often invisible, these kids that are often invisible, and make them visible. Now, here's Gabby. Now, she's one of our teen residents, and she's going to use her own digital literacy skills to tell the story about how transformative learning programs like the TLC have changed her lives and that of her friends.
Hey, do you hear me? Do you see me? My name is Neve, and I live on la frontera in the in-between spaces en medio de dos mundos. What will it take for us to be seen? Para que nuestras historias tengan importancia. Our community is called Chase North. This is our home. It is next to the border of the United States and Mexico. Soy todo americano. But part of life is lived across the border, visiting our family. I love school, but I want to be challenged. I want to think beyond the classroom to see the possibilities in my future and my full potential. TLC has inspired me to believe myself. explore my strengths, and be a more confident learner. This safe space where I can express how I feel, share my story, and explore new ways of learning. This program has helped us build relationships, friendships, and connections. Together, we share our stories and see each other. We are not invisible. You just don't see us, really see us. But here, we have a chance to navigate our changing world and elevate the voices of those who are often ignored. So from here, we turn it to our friends at the YWCA who are working hard to make sure we have access to powerful stories, including like ours, that educate and support our overall well-being.
Hi, my name is Sarika Barlow, and I am the CEO for the YWCA El Paso del Norte region. At YWCA, our mission is to eliminate racism, empower women, and promote peace, justice, freedom, and dignity for all. YWCA's signature programs, which include high-quality childcare and education, workforce development, and supportive housing. We are proud partners of the City of El Paso, working to elevate our community as we move toward a more equitable and just future. When faced with the silencings of stories that represent diverse voices, histories, and perspectives, we collaborated with the city to ensure those stories are amplified and accessible to all. Banned and challenged books are usually ones that tell stories about and by Black, Latino, Indigenous, Asian, members of the LGBTQ community, and other historically marginalized people. In partnership with El Paso's public libraries, our banned book project launched in May of 2022 and continues to garner community support. We are creating spaces that are inclusive and stories that are representative of our local and global community. This is just the beginning. We will continue to partner with Home so that every community member feels represented and is visible in our city, because in El Paso, every story matters. Now you will hear from our dynamic city leader and city manager, Tommy Gonzalez.
Thank you, Sarika. El Paso is a collaborative, dynamic, and resourceful community. Our strength comes from within, from our focus on our people. They drive our results. They make us strong. It is our people that work to execute our city's strategic plan, which includes a vision, the vision to provide exceptional educational opportunities. Because of our commitment to the plan, we work to make our vision a reality by truly changing lives, whether it's through education, through strategic investments, and through aligned partnerships. Our goal is to become a model for activating interagency cooperation, a model that demonstrates results under the Collaborative Communities of Excellence framework. By working together in a collaborative fashion, we get better. When we get better, we get more results. All of these efforts improve our services, which enables us to change people's lives. All America Cities has been the platform that has shown us how engaging your community and how engaging multiple organizations in your community can make your city a model for demonstrating the value of the pursuit of excellence for all organizations that make a difference in your community. The City of El Paso has a history of collaboration that is rooted in growing opportunities and service excellence in our organization and in our community. To ensure we stay aligned with our community partners, we first convened an executive leader sharing session in the fall of 2018 with leaders across private and public sectors representing 15 organizations. That session became the springboard for our Communities of Excellence efforts, now representing over 40 organizations, including social service providers. Through this partnership model, we have been able to build civic engagement with our youth, apply continuous improvement methodologies, and share best practices with more than 40 partners, which brings our vision into focus. And that vision is to provide exceptional recreational, cultural, and educational opportunities that develop transformative learning communities. At the heart of it, this has always been about our people, the story of our people. And as you heard from Victoria at the beginning of our presentation, El Paso is a city that elevates, because in our city, every story matters, and every person, no matter how small, no matter where you're from, matters.